Hi Scorpio, welcome to your April reading. So this is going to be now to the end of the month. I've been sitting here thinking about, the energy of Scorpio and what's going on for this month. All the signs are kind of not similar messages, but, the broad scope of things, I feel like we're all kind of going through this transition. And the angel cards that are showing up for you, the first one is surrender. So when I see surrender, it's kind of like the energy of trust, knowing that the universe has your back, relying a little bit on faith that you don't have to know all the answers. You don't have to have control all the time. It's interesting. You also have this card of miracle. So expect one. Expect doors to open for you this month. Expect like a path to be clear. I feel like a lot of you have something on your mind that you're wanting to do or to accomplish maybe this year or in the future. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. I'm feeling that things just fall into place for you. And now is just the time for setting the intention, which I feel like a lot of you have already done. I feel like travel, I get that energy, or movement, travel, movement, but like living life, embracing more of this energy. I know you guys are like a fixed sign, but I feel like more fluidity. So allow that. I feel like it brings really wonderful things. Lots of healing this year too. And particularly this month. I feel like last month has been, actually I don't feel like it was that negative. Some of the signs, Mercury retrograde really hit them. I feel like for the most part, if things have left, they were meant to leave. If it was a relationship, it feels very karmic. And what has come in, I feel like what's coming in, I want to point to this summer, especially if you're single, looking towards these months is when it feels really positive. Again, we're still kind of in the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde, so mid-April onwards feels really good. So let's get into your reading. Let's pull some cards. What are the energies for Scorpio? What are the energies for Scorpio for April? What would be helpful for Scorpio to know this month of April? Oh. What energies would be helpful for Scorpio to know? What messages are there for Scorpio? And guys, this is going to be probably my last month of, really affordable readings. Just because I'd like to focus more on YouTube and having the flexibility to do more readings, more topics. And I was just getting kind of overwhelmed with personal readings. So I will be doing them still, but they will be like one a day, and I will adjust the price. So I can live my life as well. Anyways, if you want that, I'll leave my information in the link below. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I share a lot of the stranger stuff that I do. I just moved to Peru after living in Thailand for some time, and I am studying again with shamans. I took a long break. So I'm back kind of sharing my experiences, my teachings, somewhat. Maybe I'll make some videos though. So anyways, if that interests you, feel free. All right, what's the central energy for Scorpio? What's the central energy for Scorpio? Scorpio. Four of Wands. Yeah, I mean, this is the meditation card. This is going within. This is mulling about things, overthinking things. It's not necessarily overthinking. I just joke with you guys. This is about going within, kind of setting the tone for the path. This is actually useful. what you want to bring forward. I feel like a lot of revelations will come this year. This month and this year. I feel like thinking about the direction, though. That's what I feel like in the bigger sense. It could be about a relationship, but if it is, it's like taking a step back. If it's life or it's a job, it's like taking a step back. Is this the direction I want to go? Because we are in this new kind of 7-year cycle where we get to kind of rewrite the script. So if we didn't like how the last few years went, this is the time. This is April. This is, the new astrological year. Set your intentions now. I mean, with this card, it's this is the meditation. This is making space for new things to come in, especially in your mind. What's helping or hindering? The Four of Swords. Eight of Wands. Movement. It's saying don't stay here too long. Or too short. It's like kind of like a double-edged sword with fast movement helping or hindering. It's saying, kind of know what you know. Listen to your heart. Get out of your head. Make space and allow the good stuff to come in, because there could be a need to act. There could be a need to set in place plans, I feel. Because I do feel like this is the month of like setting intention or setting plans or setting that's what I feel. What's in the subconscious? What's in the position of higher self for Scorpio? What's in Scorpio's subconscious? Ace of Wands. Yeah. Lots of, this is a idea. This is a new direction, a new passion, a new hobby, something that makes your heart say, yes, I want to do that. That's where I want to go. I want to take that job. I want to, this is you reaching out and taking it, though. There's some sort of opportunity, clearly, being presented to you, or because this is in your subconscious that you're drawing in. Something that I feel like you're really interested in. It feels like for you personally. Sometimes the Ace of Wands is a really passionate relationship. That could be, if that's the case, I feel like there's a step back and like a reanalyzation, a reconsideration if this is the direction truly that you want to go down. And just be careful of things that have started kind of in that Mercury retrograde period. If you needed to take a step back, typically, not always, but be wary of things that come in that period. They're typically very karmic. So, what's in the past for Scorpio? What's in the past for Scorpio? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female, because this is a general reading. This could be you considering about where you actually are in the world, what home means, I feel. I also feel like some of you could be starting your own business or starting your own, the spark, because we have the Ace of Wands, like the spark of an idea of how you want to move forward in what you do day by day to make you more abundant, yes, but it feels like happier with, it's like work that doesn't feel like work. And it's like, how do I bring more of this about in my life? More passion, more stability, more peace. What's the current energy for Scorpio? What's the current energy for Scorpio? The High Priestess. High Priestess, Pisces, Cancer. I feel like one when I see this, this feels like your personal journey. You know, Scorpios are deeply intuitive. If you've been kind of drawn towards the occult, this is part of your makeup. This is, you know, the High Priestess is the tarot card reader, the keeper of secrets, the person that dives deep into the unknown. But the unknown, in my experience, is stuff that you can't read in books. This is stuff you need to experience. This is stuff that is available. This is stuff that's like, you know, for example, the stuff I'm studying with shamans. It's not, you can't read this. You have to, it's the tradition that's passed down by experience. The ritual, the method of healing, of holding space. Some of you could be contacting somebody like this, like a tarot card reader or psychic, intuitive, shaman. I'm curious, what's the future energy? What's the future energy for Scorpio? I'm being drawn right to this High Priestess's chest, and it's like X marks the spot. This is where we have to listen to right now. That was the original message of, especially on top of this Four of Swords, this, you know, going within. Swords are mental energy, pausing. It's making space for spiritual growth also, making that a priority. The moon, Cancer energy now. You know, when I'm seeing this, this is saying, this High Priestess energy, this spirituality, whatever that means, it can mean so many things, but this unknown, you know, even like taking a trip or being on your own. You know, in shamanism, there's, we do spirit quests where we're just alone, fasting, or they send their children out into the wild to come back. It's like a rite of passage. It's not like this, it doesn't have to be like tarot card. It's such a broad topic, but it feels like exploring this, expanding this part of you. Wow. I feel like you guys are diving deep. Maybe reading books. But I want to say what's striking me most is following your interest. Following, and it could even be like a hobby. Like, for example, swimming. I used to be a swimmer for many years, and there's something about the repetitive nature and not being able to talk with anybody. It's much like cleaning, where it's very meditative, repetitive patterns where you actually clear your mind and kind of miraculous insights come in. I know that sounds like a strange roundabout way, but I feel like by following things that bring you passion, you create this space, and I feel like insight comes in. And it even relates to work. It relates to how you make your money. So this is what's setting the stage for your new cycle. Yeah. Nice. Exactly. What's in your power? Letting go of the mental energy. This is the Swords. We're at the 10. That's lovely to see. And the Death card. Again, very Uranus energy, very Scorpion energy. Here in your power is to be yourself. Your power, though, is also to get out of your mind that, you know, it's that energy that we all face within our, you know, our makeup. So if we're predominantly Scorpio, I mean, naturally we have a tendency to go within, which can involve overthinking. But this is something we learn to come out of. It's of use for a certain time, but we come out of it and we learn to listen truly to hear. So this overthinking or feeling like things don't work out for you, this is coming to an end of cycle here. I feel highly like we're in this transition period between the old paradigm and like what we're bringing in. What's in Scorpio's environment? Strength. Strength to follow this. This is strength to take this. This is a new beginning that has a growth potential. But we don't know. It's taking a risk. We have to walk down this path in the dark until we get through these pillars, and on the other side of the pillars is the sun, where there's enlightenment. The moon is kind of murky. The unknown. It's a new path. You could feel like you've been deceived. I don't feel that. Maybe that's why you need strength to take this leap of faith. Oh, it didn't work last time, or it wasn't how I thought it was going to be last time. Expect this miracle card here. Surrender. What's in Scorpio's, what do they need to know for April? What does Scorpio need to know for April? Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be somebody coming back to you. This can be returning somewhere that you've been before. Six of Cups is about letting your guard down and letting somebody in. This is about giving and receiving. This is about, it could be past life relationships, past friendships, restoring. It's about receiving too, I feel, and giving. Giving love for no reason, other than that you have an abundance of it. So giving out what you want to receive back. There's some sort of lesson that's been learned here, because there's such a powerful ending to these two cards came out in your position of power. Allowing everything to fall away that's not meant to be here. This is, the High Priestess energy. Knowing. Surrendering. Allowing. It's about this energy of detachment, knowing exactly what you want, and at the end of your life, right? What's the end goal? What do you see as your pinnacle of happiness at a true soul level? Is it, doing what you love every day with enough abundance and love surrounding you? Then allow stuff to fall away and allow stuff to come in. To me, that's this energy. Let your guard down and trust. What's the outcome for Scorpio? What's the outcome for Scorpio? Knight of Wands. To me, this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but to me, this feels like this month in particular, it doesn't feel like it goes very long. Let's clarify it. It feels like there's wanting to do something, but backtracking. There's this mental energy. So 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out. Should I take this new job, or should I allow this new relationship in? Should I, it's like this, we're almost ready to go down this path. But it's we're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Because again, I feel like we're at this corridor between the old and the new. The Knight of Wands, when I think of the Knight of Wands, I think of, this is Sagittarius, but I feel like it's, the flicker of a flame, on a candle. And if you have it outside, you never kind of know which way it's going to go. 1 minute you feel a certain way, and the next minute you kind of backtrack and feel, wait, let me consider this. So it's very unpredictable. Just allow your feelings to come up. Again, your power is the 4 of Swords, going within. I do see you taking kind of a new path, taking a risk. And the Sun. It's about following your heart. This baby. This is a new beginning too. The Sun. This is person follows things that feel like growth, that feel like warmth, that feel like it doesn't tie them down, doesn't feel heavy whatsoever. It feels like, this is pointing to me where there's an actual trip or movement. I want to say the summer, and to me that feels May, June, July. I feel like, again, this is the corridor month, so make your plans or set your intentions at the very least. What's happening these months? It could even be fall, August, September, October. Something's going on here. And yeah, it's like a new beginning. Fool's very spiritual too. Very spiritual cards that you're pulling. It takes strength, though, to take this leap of faith. All you have to do is listen to your heart. The Fool, again, traveling very light. He is looking up at the sun. He is about to take the next step. We're not sure if there's grounding, footing under here. Again, lots of... it's like setting the tone for what you want to come in this huge cycle. So I feel like calculated risks, they feel like they're supported. So, yeah, beautiful message. Curious as to how this applies to all of you. Obviously, it's not meant for everybody. Not everybody's taking this, following their heart. Sometimes we find ourselves unable to. At the very least, do yourself a favor and dream a really good dream and set this intention, even if it doesn't come or you don't see it as possible. This is a really big cycle, though. So, I don't know. I feel for a lot of you, there's some sort of change that requires some strength. But it's saying the outcome is the Sun. It's a yes card. And the Fool. It's a new beginning. It feels really beautiful, really positive. Let's see. Sorry. I'm going to pull one additional card to see what additional messages we have for Scorpio. What additional messages do we have for Scorpio? Sorceress of the Light. Again, I think this is the last card of this deck. I'm not quite sure, but this is a new deck to me. I mean, she's cloaked with this, headdress of an owl, which is wisdom. And on either side of her are these volcanoes. Volcanoes, immediately what comes into my mind is this energy of Uranus and Taurus, where it's literally a shakeup in the earth. When it first happened, we had volcanoes happen in Bali last May, I think it was, Hawaii, and Guatemala. So it's back here. It's back in Taurus, Uranus. So this shift, it's your sister sign. It's your opposite. Sorry, not your sister sign, your opposite sign. It highly affects you. So it says, no enemy shall defeat you, not by night, not by day, not upon the earth, nor in the soul. You are divinely protected and empowered. You shall fulfill your destiny with joy in your heart and laughter in your belly. Play, be in nature, feel the freedom of happiness within you in this moment. These are your sacred powers, and with them you shall take every step upon your journey successfully, and nothing shall thwart your divine destiny. It says, in a reading, ask for healing, mentoring, or assistance to support you now, as so to deal with any challenges and to be reassured that your spirit can handle it. There is spiritual protection for you now as you follow the guidance to explore conscious movement and creative self-expression. This can stir up old energy, releasing it from you and allowing vital presence to take a hold with you now. You are going through an initiation in which you will need to reassert your happiness and joy anytime it slips into the darkness of doubt, fear, or anxiety. Take time to sing, drum, and affirm your aliveness with joy and courage. Become spiritually bolder in the face of anything that attempts to diminish you. Have faith in the power of the divine being, the supreme power. You are watched over by love. Yeah. I'm getting the message of saging, clearing your energy, clearing your house. I feel like a lot of stuff has been released within you, within your soul, within your heart, within your mind even. So, yeah, release. And I'm getting this message of, when we do release things, there's like this tie, like this lingering energy connectedness to it. And I feel like we are sometimes tested. Are you sure you're ready? Are you sure you don't want to repeat that cycle? Are you sure we can check that box of karma off for you in that last lesson? So have the eyes to see when things creep in that feel like, wait a second, I've already gone there. I don't want to go there again. It doesn't feel true to my heart. Especially with this huge new beginning here. These volcanoes, I mean, this is release. So definitely cedar, sage, Palo Santo, essential oils, whatever helps you kind of clear. Feels like it would be helpful. You have some new power, new wisdom within you. Very spiritually connected. So, the Sorceress of Light. I will be back with more readings. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'll be back this month with more messages. And particularly next month, it's my birthday. New year for me, I'm going to be doing less personal readings and more YouTube. So if you like what you see, definitely subscribe and support my page, and I'll be back with more. All right, bye, Scorpio.